Was I supposed to get a full boss fight at the end of that when I picked PO3, or was that always going to happen, the glitched out thing? Thanks, Inky. Cool. Would have done a few turns of a boss fight, and then he ended immediately with the glitches. Okay. YouTube fam, hello. Hello, everybody. Making sure everything's good. I think I need a haircut. That's why the hair's doing this. I select live sources, please. Activate selected. Excellent. All right, YouTube Chats Connect. Let me just test it. Test. I see them both excellent. Excellent. Okay, and for rivals. You want me to yap first or play first? Let's start the gamer. All right, just a sec. Barf, I'm here. Yap Sash. That's one vote. But that's it. All right. Let me see the oh, actually I didn't check the categories for those streams. How you doing, Zizo? Apologies. What are you doing? Just getting started. I think everything's set. Okay. Cool. Oh, what's going on? They added more, didn't they? I think they probably added what people get the least, right? Because I still think, they're mostly stuff I don't really have an interest in picking up, or they got through events and battle passes anyway. Where are we up to right now? Oh, wait, remaining bonus. Ah. 2 times. It's been a while since I hopped on. I only type in chat to make fun of you, my bad. Okay. Let me check, let me connect step chat. Sure it's working. Comments off. Why? Why is it lagging so hard? That's changed. Hi-oh nerd. Hello. Why does it seem so zoomed in for me? Am I crazy? I don't know if I do Oregon tonight. God, man, the queue times. Didn't miss that. Test one more time. Nerdy boy loves games. That's right. Is on No Nut November is crazy. Really, bro? Test. Connect. There it is. Yes. Use that connection, please. Test again. Is chat working? There it is. Okay, all the chats are connected. Hello, everybody. God damn. What? It's all good. Nothing happened. Maybe it's a deadlock kind of night. Stop it. My entire audience is wanting Marvel Rivals. But if they stop by once and see that I'm not playing it, they will not come back. Play zombies? What's the leaderboard for solo looking like now, actually? Jesus. Thank God it's not sub 20. Okay, that's actually okay. I could get in that. It would take a little bit. I might do it at the end of tonight. We'll see. Just fly around. Play zombies and go Thunder God Thor, forget the leaderboard. I've tried it once. Why does he just keep flying, bro? Wow. How you doing, Mike? Pretty blind, but the devs need to break his legs and hands too. Jesus Christ. Actually, I didn't have a look at yeah. Thoughts on this one? It's just weird to do with the other two skins. Made him too broad. Just looks weird. Yeah, because he's supposed to have the same silhouette as a suit of armor. Mostly. I feel like this skin is bad. Oh. Yeah. I was expecting a little more. It's kind of just like, it feels just like a color change, pretty much. That's what it feels like. Since Halloween's over, it's outdated now. It's not legendary. Wow. Okay, lock in. Here's a prediction. It's time to predict.
I've seen wonders out there in the cosmos few humans will ever behold.
Question here for Rivals experts. Go on.
Now, who am I gonna
Mickey Mouse team incoming. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, true. Hello, Cena. I'm loving the Psylocke bands recently. Is Psylocke kill through Luna ult now? Can someone verify that? I'm pretty sure, like, yes. The solo Luna, I think, but I need someone else to... You play Minecraft? I do not. I'm sorry.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
You solo her? Thank you, Dark Knight. Purple up. Gallus OW. Shahid. Hello, Steampy. Isn't Twitch purple? Yeah.
The goal is simple. Solve everything.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Yeah, but Spooder Man, yeah, bro.
We fight today not just for our mutant brothers and sisters, but for all sentient life.
Charles would be proud, Eric. You've come so far.
Already following you on both. Thank you, bro.
Further than any of us could ever hope to fathom.
Damn. You never played Minecraft? No, I have. I just, I don't play it.
3, 2, 1.
Damage boosted rocket ult does a kill from multiple people.
Capture the mission area. Got it?
Probably.
Humans are so fond of their golden idols.
I don't know how much it would be.
Shall bow to steel. Ah, here they are now.
It'd be like 2 to 3 maybe. Namor through. Namor Hawkeye, Jesus. My actual god. Uh-oh. See, indeed, my god. Thank you. This fucking Namor player, bro. Okay. Okay. Why, Moon Knight's him? Oh. Go around.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Oh. That still doesn't tell me whether I should buy Future Van Dash and Spooder or not. I don't know, bro. Do you play Spider-Man? Do you like him? Sure.
Can we switch places, Ty?
I feel like losing one there is like the... Now we're going to be on this corner for 4 minutes. Force Lunar ult, actually. Hawkeye destroys me if he ults my ult, though. Oh, there he is.
Thanks for the shield. I am ready to put
Okay.
on a show.
I can ult soon. Big Moon Knight ult? Okay, I should not ult. That Emma's a lie? Oh my god.
Double KO.
That's one down.
Donate so we can get Gallus OW to Saw Con.
Need some help. I can be reckless now. Almost there. Don't turn back now.
What a curious place.
A nice deep breath.
Hello? I still have my ult? Alright. Just us cutie pies. We also died out there when their supports were walled off. I think my ult went off exactly when I wanted it to. Half of them don't come out, and we probably take the point.
My flames will guide you through the dark.
I am ready to
Jeff still died. What's my Phoenix doing there, bro? Oof. Thank you, goat. Oh. Nice. I actually feel like my Moon Knight is good. We got one. Got another one. He wailed? Oh my god, we got another, bro. Why didn't she ult in time, bro? Like, it was me hitting him, so. I wanted to cancel it if I could. Ooh. Losing this fight is insane. Holy sh. Gotta lose points out of this match. Good. These selfish Luna ults. She's watched so many people die. Fair man too clean. W Glaze. Why is Bree so tough? Bro? Oh my, how much did I just do? Jesus. Where is he? He died. Beautiful. Can you carry me from bronze to gold, uwu, please? Probably not.
Next, can you go support this round? Play defense,
including which side you're on.
I've seen wonders out there in the cosmos few humans will ever behold.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
What was that mic? Luna wanted DPS and for Phoenix to hop off. Voice changer?
Everything eventually ends. I'm here to make sure this is not the day that it does.
I feel like it would be ill-advised for me to swap off.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Considering.
Would you still
Can I play with you, bro?
if I said not yet?
Look, probably not. I'm soloing right now. Also, like, what region, what rank, kind of. If I'm doing viewer games at some point when you come by, sure.
4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Sorry, man.
Now,
Any advanced Mr. F tech? There's not a whole lot of, like, advanced stuff to do. It's usually just the press shift and hit the team up at the same time. There's little things.
feel like you here.
Feeling fantastic.
Do watch your back. Protection is always welcome.
Moon Knight just kill everyone.
Feeling fantastic.
What a pull! This is insane, bro.
Invisible?
Trying to redeem the Winter Soldier and I'm 20k points away from it, so please lose this match. No! Oh my god, bro. The Moon Knight arcs. Just like whenever I'm hitting something. We lost Invis.
Fine, let's say 1 minute.
I am ready to put on a show.
Uh-oh.
Against the world.
I have to stay here. Wait, did you just fuck that up? He's dead. No, he gets the full peel. He's left the fight for him. He's dead. Bro, the Moon Knight's always doing what I'm doing. I fucking love him. Oh my god, man. Oh, dude. How did they let that happen? I don't know. That was actually, they just got flanked by Mr. Fantastic and Moon Knight, bro. Oh no. Jesus, bro. What are they doing? The fuck is this Mantis? Bro.
Oh fuck.
I tried. Your Moon Knight is a meme, Adam. My Moon Knight on the flank with me melee attacking the Luna. That is legit just throwing. Same rank. Yeah. So many Mantis players do this shit as well, bro. Heavy breathing. Why have I started doing that, by the way? Maybe I just need to move the filter away from the mic. Team? What the fuck is that? I see you without the fucking sleep. That's some of the worst shit I've seen, bro. That was clean though. That was fucking hilarious on the Mantis. Holy shit. Oh. They're Hulk ulted. Okay.
There's still a chance to stop them. Only 60 seconds left.
I am ready to put on a show.
The only way we win
Nice.
is together.
Down to 30 seconds. Stop them in their tracks. Final 10 seconds.
Holy shit, 3 people are coming right busy with it. Wait. No! The ping, bro! At least he didn't use any support all. I think we're good.
There's still more work to be done.
We won.
Final score 3, 2, 1.
Invis shield, most tilt-inducing ability in this game? Yeah, I don't know why it still has the health that it does.
Another epic victory.
I blocked it for the cloak, I did. Big brain. Yeah. 18. Everyone must have been GM2. All I deserve. Plus 18 for that, by the way. I just put 10 points and got 1.7k. Good night. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. You're right. Yeah. Good night. Say good night to Liz, chat. Oh. I love dueling another DPS only to have the most unfair advantage to appear in the form of Invis shield. Yep. Such a hard cooldown to bait out. You don't bait it out because it's not a cooldown. It's free. It's a free resource. Liz, I need medical advice. What is Liz your cat? No. Prediction complete. Michael Mouse team prediction. Here we go. It's time to predict. It is. I just hit gold 3. Do I get both of the ranked skins? You should, right? They're gold requirement? I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah, you should. That Daredevil skin is sick. Opinion on Daredevil right now after it's been a few weeks off the hype. I actually, I should be posting a video today or tomorrow about that, like answering that question, but it just needs like slight tuning down. I'm surprised that he can just run it down. Like that's the main thing. He's too tanky for how much damage he does. I want them to like preserve the brawling, so what I want them to do is I just go into practice range. I want them to make it so that the throw doesn't give you any bonus health, and the slam is what gives you the bonus health, so that you can still brawl and stuff, and probably reduce the damage of the slam a little bit. Fix the throws bug, yeah. Daredevil block shouldn't block ults like Wonder's ult. I don't know if it... This is controversial, but it needs to act way more like Genji's. Yeah, wait, he blocks Wonder's ult? It doesn't... yeah, it shouldn't do that. When do I get the skins? It should be just at the end of the season. Need to fix the throws bug, yeah. Like the right click should be the damage one. And the left click should be the survivability one. Probably what they should do is that the right click is the damage one, it doesn't slow. And the left click does way less damage and also slows. So if you want to like brawl and be on frontline doing this, it's like you're doing the utility tankier stuff.
Double KO.
But again, it's kind of... Maybe you do want the throw to be the one that slows. Like people leaving a fight. I have 50k damage block because of the deflect. What the f... Full damage facing him. Okay. Best design like nice to play or good game mechanics? Best design here, character in each role in your opinion. Oh shit. Probably Hulk for Vanguard. DPS I'm biased because I play Mr. Fantastic, but it's probably Mr. Fantastic for me. I think his ult's not great though. Even like as a concept. Strategist. I play a lot of Adam as well, so I would say Adam. New follower. Maybe Loki? I think Loki's ruined by the fact that he has to dupe supports. But I think he's a really interesting hero. He's just like... doesn't fit into the game, the cool stuff about him. Droid Sheila, thank you for the follow. Daredevil has the block that Blade should have gotten. Resource-based skills are the problem? Yeah.
Which hero do you think you
Please cooldowns reset that resource, yeah.
I've seen wonders out there in the cosmos.
Do not force me off DPS is the fan main on Burner T'Challa. Alright. But we do have Hell and Amor.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Get to Celestial this season only playing Fantastic? Almost. I play Adam, but I will say this season I have played way less Adam. I've done a lot more just playing Fantastic. Don't get too freaky on me with that mouth. Hello, Coffin. How you been? I've been around in a bit. How you doing, man? Oh, Andres. I'm good. How are you, bro? It's good to see you. I'm Jeff Top 2. Ban him for life. Ooh. Unemployment god on the thing.
Hero or villain, I'm not
We got 3 DPS. I am going to have to beat Adam. I mean, I could just lock it, but I feel like the guy who was going Panther Daredevil. I think this is my mandated game, especially because we have Hell and Amor. Is that Golden Nut? Do not make me rocket flex. Thanks for the rose attack. Watching your YT since like 2 years ago when I was maining JQ. Oh my god.
I will leave this universe a better
Hello.
place than it was before
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Welcome to the chat. That's insane. Oh my god.
Actual Magneto. Wow.
So you would have seen like Loki, that was an accident, but it's chill. Okay.
Magnetism doesn't work on super cooled materials. Guess what I can do?
You would have seen damn, you would have seen my JQ video from ages ago. Holy
Battle
sh.
starts in 5,
That's insane. Welcome, bro. Death and Gaming, welcome back. How you doing?
1.
Look at OP this map.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I might be convinced to try it.
The souls of the worthy may find their way to Valhalla, but all are welcome in my realm.
Hit a hit marker?
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Oh.
Mission area is yours.
Unemployment god with the W frontlining. Bro, every time I take a little break, my auto mechanics go to hell.
come to this spot and it's much better. Healing power.
A nice deep freeze.
So many places to crawl on these maps. That is true, actually. He has to leave. Okay. Namor moment. Why did I hit that?
Captured more than
Yeah.
half of the mission area. Keep going.
Probably because I let the guard down a little bit. Oh, Jesus. I can get her. I don't know if we need another ult. Maybe we do though. I'm doing it. They're using every ult. I'm doing it. Yeah, I got Luna. I'll let him die. Or not. Ow! I pressed E again.
Magnetism can't handle a deep freeze. I should be singing lullabies.
I don't think they need TP in time. Okay. Hello, mess in distress. You freak the freaky mouth and the okay, John.
I will leave this universe a better place than
We're
it
gonna let them
was
leave spawn. I don't know what this. Oh, Coffin's on their team, bro. Right. Shout out Coffin. I don't know what it is, bro. Every time I take like a couple day break, just have a chill night, hop back on, and it's just like two very breezy games. What's your rank? I'm Celestial 3. If Loki was able to copy another ult that he stored in his pocket.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What do you mean?
Capture the mission area. Got it?
this empire.
You know what they should do to him?
Pinnacle of human achievement.
Wait, let me cook. Let me cook. I need to finish this idea I'm having in my head right now. It involves using his ult on one of his own clones.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
What the f- Okay. They don't have a support. Okay. Is this the heat death of the competitive mindset in this game?
I have some heal behind me, right? Thanks.
Ow. Did he just climb over Mag? That's actually funny, bro. Oh, I don't even need it. I was gonna res the Mag. I've been using your facial expressions in public with good results. In what context? What? Oh. Uh-oh. Good luck. Good luck, me. Good grief. All the voice actors are really upset.
Alright, res me Adam. Res me Adam. Res me you go.
I got two. Anyone else die? I think they did. Yeah, I got him. Come on, die, 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 die. I got him. W res. Wow. You pre-copy the ult before he pops it, so then he doesn't need to see them afterwards while popping it. Right. Go on. Can the hamster that is assigned to my account run on the wheel a little bit faster, please? I'm sitting on the toilet in Europe again, watching you. Who's the next character next season? I don't know. Getting hella taxed on these wins. Win tariffs. I just think I see base Namor being any better than a mid B tier. Base Namor overrated? Who's overrating him? I'd say he's like B to A. Leaks? I'm not allowed to cover leaks. But also, there's a good chance it's not someone like last time. I didn't expect Angela at all. What do people think he's high A? I could see that. I think his flanking is broken. I think it's really gross. How you doing, Kongan? Lovely bit of domestic. He's in the pub that I work at last night. That's elite. Wow. I shouldn't say that. I'm just thinking of a response. That's How does that even... that's insane. Me too, might find you next game. Okay, King. King Singapore. Just thought about it, it sounds hella useless. No point in pre-selecting the alt when you could just point and click and use the alt. Isn't pre-alting pretty much what people do on him? Like, you're saying that should be... You could press... Okay, I think I know what you're saying. Like, you could press Q on a target, and that's like the alt you select, and then you press Q again to alt. So in Spawn, you could press Q on someone, and you're like, I want that alt. And then 2 minutes later, you just press Q, and you copy that alt, no matter where the person is, if they're dead or whatever. Yeah. Sure, to be honest, I'm like, if they did changes to Loki, I wouldn't be against that one because it would also... It would go with him not standing right next to the other support, pretty much. Like... Because he puts clones everywhere and teleports, blah, 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 like... I think they should give him a button that makes the clones shoot where he's pointing and doesn't have him break stealth. It's just a spitball idea, but... Friends have been talking about this. Do you think Susan Storm should have tracking on her? Primary fire? I don't see it being like a huge problem, but I don't know what the big benefit would be either. Because it's a pretty fast projectile, and once you shoot them, you can kind of... She has a bit of a spatial attention requirement when it comes to her other abilities, like using shields and using push and pull. So I'm pretty sure like being able to just tap your left clicks and be putting your attention on placing the other abilities most of the time would be good. So probably not. Me and my homies hate Invis shield. True. Hold on. I'll be like 2 seconds. I'm going to say goodnight to Liz. I'm back. How banned did I get for having human requirements? Passes healing time, doesn't she? Invis? It might be Luna with Flake. I don't know. It's pretty close. Yeah, maybe. Bullets are fine now. I agree. So the cooler, the evaporative cooler leaking into the roof was not like, oh, it's a little bit by the window because it soaked the carpet, blah, blah, blah. We managed to turn it off. It's the whole ceiling. It's showing up now. It's the whole ceiling. Uh-oh. Read my response to the tracking thing with Invis. Sue Storm should not have tracking on her primary. I hate seeing her as Spidey already. Fighting her with tracking would be really annoying since her primary is decent damage. Unless you make the tracking only for healing teammates, that sounds more annoying than beneficial eventually. Right. Yeah, I agree with that. I think mostly it's like, I think it just ends up making her worse. She'll be better at doing damage, but like her responsibilities are to be managing her shield and her push and pull a lot. And her, you know, AoE slow, whatever. And that requires that you are looking around at targets that you're not shooting at a lot of the time. Like you will tap heal at someone, and it's kind of designed like that. It seems intentionally. Who's your main, Mr. Fantastic? Trailer for next season on like Tuesday, right? I haven't heard anything because I'm pretty sure DreamHack's happening, so that's where the devs are busy with. So I haven't gotten any communication. The door with Hulk next game. This is bannable, and then proceeds to talk about it in depth. Yep. That's my alarm. Spider Islands.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
I've seen wonders out there in the cosmos.
Doing alright, Showmake. Quite sleepy actually for some reason. How are you? Random question of the day. Thoughts on Spylo's take on Rivals? Oh yeah, I've seen it. Oh,
Who am I gonna banish from this match?
I've got a short in the works right now, where I was responding to something he said when I watched that video because it got me going. Look, it's like a lot of it's true. I take issue with a little bit of if he wanted to be really giving it like a fair shake, he would have had a different approach, obviously. But Spylo is a big fan of like 5v5 Overwatch, which I feel has inherent serious issues. And bro, like I'm a Relf viewer. If you've ever watched Relf, like Spylo loves angle slop. He loves Overwatch angle slop. He thinks every tank's got to have mobility. Every tank's got to have one cooldown to get to and deny an angle, some damage mitigation cooldown, and some cooldown that just one shot is squishy. And it's like, I feel like he's developed preferences for what makes good design in that game that are emblematic of the problems with that game. Her character should have mobility, something I disagree with Spylo, yeah. I think it's particularly like the tank design stuff or whatever. I think he's like in the gap between those two is like why I like side with like Relf's opinion or whatever. But it's also because I agree with it. I think Spylo really likes the newer Overwatch 2 heroes like Hazard, Juno, blah blah blah. I feel like they suck. Like they are the watered down like 8 Venn diagram circles that the devs have finally figured out needs to be what new heroes like occupy. And it's like, yeah, they all got like some jumping, flying, sprinting skill, like self-sustain. They can all 1v1 exceptionally well. Like,
And that's saying something.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
I like the cold.
Iron Fist, bro. Okay. Bro's back for more. Don't do it again. My team's dead.
Need some heal.
What do you mean, bro? There's a Venom on card. There was an Iron Fist on card as well. You come back, left. You peel, you peel. No peel, no help, bro.
It will be done.
I'm not ready.
New to the Iron Fist.
Gotta have more awareness, man.
Real. Belt.
Okay, fantastic, you peel. I'll go dive.
Every time I pull a Venom, everyone stops shooting him. That's it. They're done.
Count on us, Spider.
A nice deep freeze.
Uncle's deceased. Ooh. Hello, bro, really?
I won't rest until this is
Here's a
solved.
topic. I wasn't specifically talking about that topic in the video I'm making. It was actually about Spylo's opinion on supports being bad or like clueless in this game. There's a grain of truth to it, but like I'm way more of the opinion that generally when you blame a community within a game that has like very... I'm about to blow this into a whole other thing.
Damage boost, damage boost, damage boost, damage boost. Hello?
There's too many voice lines going on, bro.
Help point, help point.
Yeah, why not? Damn. Just
Stay in the big blue circle.
Bro.
Yo, can you help
you guys
on
doing?
part? They're on part, bro. I don't give a fuck about wait fuck also. How
These guys
about
chill
you
out.
fucking help point, bruh? Don't PMO.
What a big time. What did you do, bro? How you been, devil?
Get that vehicle moving again.
Drama Slav.
Some assistance, please. Well, hello there.
Protect Spider Zero. Shooter shielded from harm.
I can't ult because they're all peeling me. They all rotated to lurk. Yeah, they just ult combo that. I think we're fine. Team just needs to be okay with dying to that, because if someone starts crashing out after the next fight, or someone just throws an ult.
Our foes have arrived.
It's just
I
Luna's
won't
over
rest
here.
until this is
Yeah, I'm not going to disable a Venom Psylocke ult, bro. How is he at it? Yeah, alright.
the way we win this. I've got you. Double the fun.
Nice. Let him use his self-res.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
That was a jump. Good.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have
The 2P.
almost there. Don't turn back.
In a relationship. Bro, that is insane. That is an insane shot.
And you need it?
There is a lot going on. Me when I'm French. I need this now. I need this to snowball its bounces. Can I break that? Yep. Yes, okay, support's dead. Oh, oh, we did it. Oh, oh. in a relationship. That is. Did you know?
Damage resistance increased.
Very good, not gonna lie. Thank you, Rad, bro. Too many guys. Word.
Good trên đây.
See? I love that that disconnected for no reason. We're just dead. I knew.
Time to res, time to res, time to ult. Oh.
Oh boy.
Please wrap up Luna, bro. Oh, bro, shut up. Shut up. You die all the fucking time.
What are these comms, bro?
Come back. Let's not die here.
Okay, everyone died.
Down to 30 seconds.
What's your if you're throwing? Do you feel good when you say that? I feel like you feel worse. Save it for your rank games that you tilt everyone in, bro. Okay. Oh, we can still get him, bro. Fuck. Jeff just got Psylocke. Nice. Nice.
Good trên đây, cứu good.
Good night.
TP? You serious?
Still not 2p? Okay.
The current score is 1-2-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
I feel like if I go Adam, it won't get better.
There in the cosmos, few humans will ever behold.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
We were doing it because we were drunk. So we brought drunk the megas in trouble if anything happens. What does she think of it? Yeah. Race up. They desperate for it. I can only Adam, bro.
To this universe, no matter the cost.
Gives up Adam, I can take it. Otherwise.
Round 2, go!
Play 3 tank, 3 heals. Go 3 tank, 3 heals.
I will leave this universe a
Just
better
play in this
place
room.
than it was before I was
Toxic shit. It's the flip of the coin.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Hold on.
Fantastic. Gotcha, how you doing?
battle starts in 5.
He loves that, but she feels bad for doing it to him.
2, 1.
Like,
Play in this room. All the healers, play in this room. Come here. Come to this room. Just play on the mines and you'll never die.
we're gonna get Gru World once and die. Oh my god. Get your face melted off. Jesus Christ. The fuck is this? We're not alert.
No, don't just come back, Just play with the mines.
Okay, they have moonlight. They have moonlight.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have it yet? No. I'll do it now. Oh, please, 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 please. The crazy Jeffrey ult. Jeff got 3. That was disgusting. Holy fuck. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Resubscription. I still have the horror stream alerts on, bro.
Come to the room, come to the room.
This is so gross. Nice, we got one.
Come into the room, come to the room.
Oh my god, the Groot didn't. Oh my. He didn't have help. Oh, I didn't have res again. That would have been insane if I had res again.
Oh.
That was a really good stall there. We are
I
fucking
need to swap,
spiked.
we need to swap. Get off the triple.
I should keep this. Oh,
That's a good hold though.
really inspirational Adam Gameplay King. Thank you for the 3 months, Hugh Child. Can I get a W, Hugh Child? Maybe Bucky Hook?
Route 1!
Touch point, keep touch point. I'm done. I have res, I have res. Touch him down, touch him. Get out. Oh.
Damn.
My god, damn it.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Okay, I do race here. See if I regret that, bro. Shit, I'm actually dead now. Maybe not. He got Luna. Animal. Jesus. Three ults. Oh my. Heavy breathing into the mic. Why's your teammate on thing? Why's my... We got thing Thor, bro. I don't... God, that is not a good sound.
I need to go up behind.
That hit me. That's insane. Oh god.
Like, why are we on Jeff, bro? Just play Luna or Cloak.
I needed self-res there.
You TP
Ish.
here or no?
Yes, TP. Yes, TP.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Yes. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
Let's
Jesus.
talk, guys. Talk. We don't have to be. Let's talk, bro.
Yeah, go.
Nice.
Touch. Jump in. Moonlight ult. Can you res?
Final score 1-2-2.
I was always like 3% behind on my ult.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
That was actually the TP timing there, and I would have had a full team res again. I want to shoot the Iron Fist. It's not shooting the Iron... Yeah, okay. Like there are people who just say that, and they're like, yeah, that's the win condition. Just shoot the Iron Fist. Okay. Minus 22, yeah, okay. Why? Please rework this point system. I feel like the DPS would be great at that. You get eye cancer from watching something. I think I'm getting cancer from the Rivals gameplay. Jeff was having massive ults. Yeah, I feel like that was us dying there was Jeff, Rocket, and Bucky ulting at the same time. A fight before. Or 2 fights before. Should have farmed damage on the Groot. This performance point system. Necessarily, I should get a minus 16. If a minus 16 is possible. I guess not. Team GG go next. You should try Apex Legends Pog. Prediction complete. You like me to come play? I'm only GM3 though, sorry Pookie. No. No, we'll have to hard carry and it'll be painful. Oh, ban, so it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, let's change topic. What's the problem there? I feel like it was just old usage. Just didn't have stuff ready for when they just walked. I've gotten on the game in over 3 months. My life has never been happier. Devil? Since I had that little holiday, I've been just playing less and have been climbing more and just have more of a life. So that's good. How would you improve Scarlet Witch? Ooh. Oof. Probably... Let's see it. This is always my go-to with this and Moira. Is that a bug? Okay. Okay.
I may be powered by
Where is it?
chaos, but trying to bring a bit of order to the universe.
Let's reduce this range by 50%. Not, no, sorry, not distance. Lock on radius.
Double KO.
Side no left click clone, Conan up the damage. Oh my god, he read my mind.
That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row. 5.
If you, yeah, the players that find Scarlet Witch to be a problem, they're like just increasing the aim requirement just does so much for that.
Be right back.
Reduce the attack cone and not the damage. Wait, sorry. I read it as expanded. You say you worked as a game dev? No, I studied game design.
The end has come, but just for you. Goodbye.
I've just been I've been doing this for
Always prevails. The foes have found
pretty much yapping about balance of hero shooters is pretty much just all I've done for a while now.
Double KO.
now a disappearing act.
Want a whole screen red blob? Make it bigger. Give Black Widow a new ability. Don't know what, but that hero does one thing. Black Panther, but with gun. Do I play as zombies? Or do I play one more? 3D artist systems designer. Sick. Experience is the same as every designer, so you're probably good to work on any game. Yes. Yes. Talking about games over and over again. Do something different. Does that sound super depressing? It's one of those things that I can talk about for hours and hours, so it just kind of... the wheel spins itself. So... VOD review me. Do I have to? Really like the slow effect. Also shortened every dash ability by the percentage of slowness. On Wonder? The stun? Talking about games over and over again. It can be a little bit. The lack of variety can be... Yeah. But honestly, that actually kind of goes hand in hand with just the raw fun you're having with the game. If you feel a bit like in a slump with the game, it can affect that a bit. How would you change Adam? Well, he's my second most played, so to be honest, not much. If you asked me when he was getting buffs, I would have said don't do anything. Like when they added the overhealth to his ult, I was like, this just removes 50% of the bad ults that he can do. Like now popping ult is good on him, just is. Right click projectiles, I was like, the uptime is gonna be insane. It is. What else? What else did they do? He's fine. Like, look, to be honest, it's like I had issues. I definitely had issues with what they were doing with him. My main concern really and where it came from was that this hero is an insane 1v1 hero. People are just not going to enjoy if he slips into the meta by getting power crept. Like, oh great, there's an Atom there. He's going to heal himself 4 times as I fight him. So he's effectively 600 health. And he's basically Hela. Like, sick.
I have found more lost souls.
If I look at his kit, the actual problem with it is Soul Bond. Because cooldowns this long are just terrible. Like, it's an ult. If the cooldown has to be that long, maybe it shouldn't be a cooldown. To be honest, if it could be something that's 15 to 20 seconds and it has some more minor effect or a more active thinking component to it, like you can bond to one other teammate and you can select them, maybe, but I haven't thought about it that much. Because I like him how he is, like, the issue I have currently in game that could be addressed and is likely to be addressed is that he shouldn't be the anchor in team-ups. Don't give Luna something, give him Luna's passive in a team-up with Luna, with her as the anchor. Give him ice skates.
Double KO. That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row.
Ground cooldown's a bad and uninteresting ability with not a lot of skill expression. Yep.
5. That's amazing.
Your time has passed.
Take Luna back and shoot her down.
6 in a row. Wait.
Retiring from a top 30 rank Hawkeye title and going to BF6. Honestly, that is retiring in the purest sense. I feel like as a casual player, Angela and Daredevil are also broken. Yeah, the problem I have with Angela is that she is so fun to play. She's so ridiculously fun to play. I feel like the single player experience for her is so good, but like she's just Wolverine tackling, which the player base already decided was unacceptable, and then they added another version of it, and it was on a tank. That's good. Just feels like when I have one, the healing is so underwhelming. Like if you have a good Adam, it's okay. Or it can be even. It can be better.
Double KO.
Hello on ice skates? Oh, you mean Namor Squid number 21415? Yep. Thank you for the follow, Mackie Muir. I tried. All the team ups I want gone is Luna Fist Hawk. Huh. And not Hella Namor? Squid and Ice were good. New ones are just meh. This is what I've been saying about someone in chat suggested was like they need to release heroes even faster. I was like kind of I don't know what that really adds at this point because the seasons are so short. But I was like, I feel like they're at capacity with specifically the like hero gameplay design resources because the team ups have been lagging. The team up changes we get per season are not as big as they used to be. And are frankly kind of lazy and poorly thought out. And I feel like, yeah, probably falling to the wayside as they keep the focus on making sure a hero is ready every season. Or half season. Which is a shame. Because I feel like the team up system is something that in its own way could... It has the potential to pretty much like give the game that freshness and newness that a new hero would. And instead they're just adding more heroes on. And over time it's going to be like, we spend more time on the team ups. Could have actually been better than half of the hero releases. Like, I'm doing the yap again. I'm doing it. Alright. I'm probably not playing another rank game. Get on. This was what everyone was laughing about and having fun with when the game came out. Get on. Okay. Even he can't bring himself to do it. They're like, oh, you can ride on your tank. Isn't that sick? Yeah, it's useless.
That must be really humiliating.
Okay. Where are the tweaks to this? It's meaningful. Support is now on the front line. Make it worth it. Don't make him have more damage resistance to the point of being incredibly boring for everyone involved. Give him fire rate. I don't know if giving him damage, experiment with something. Power creep it a little bit. They haven't done it to the interactive and interesting ones. Why doesn't this just give double fire rate? I'm sorry. Just try it.
That's
Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens at this point. Because we do not need this. Like, if this is acceptable, Rocket on the front line with higher fire rate on Groot's shoulders as the, like, enormous and highest, easiest to see head hitbox now. And this is acceptable? Alright. I could do something for the risk versus reward, right? Like, make it worth it. You're doing something new and could be better at something new. Like, isn't that the point? It's like, I like the Ultron team up, even though it's not them teaming up. Because you sacrifice DPS to use the, like, it's an actual decision. I'm on the ground. Hello, Ashby. Like, and to be honest, you could almost justify just putting it into his base kit, which I could see them doing. Or Groot straight up gets a gun. Or like he can shove Groot around with his boosters. I see people suggest. Jeff one's a little trickier because it's hard to make equivalent, but if it's fire rate, then you can do it for both of them. If you wanted to go any further with like ability usage, it would be something like auto bubbling, or I don't know. To be honest, if it auto bubbled, I think you would see a flanking Groot with a Jeff on his shoulders, just like doing like one trick penny stuff on like domination maps. They just go somewhere close to the enemy spawn and just try to grab like 1-2 people and fight them constantly. I think that Iron Fist wouldn't immediately be better if he didn't need Luna to heal his teammates. Yeah, true. Half the teammates should be in base kit. Yeah, it needs to be something that adds something new, and I think risk reward is like that important part. Because like there is legitimately a risk, even for the Ultron one, to activating the healing beam, because you can't fight back, basically, is what happens. The healing beam is terrible for fighting. Yeah, for like Rocket and Jeff riding on Groot's shoulders, that's like the very, very pure form of it. Like, they're now doing the complete opposite of what they want to, so they should make it worth it. You know, when you just add an ability for existing with a certain team comp, that is not like what. This is just restricting the hero pool. Okay. Wolf Thing Hulk, yep, that's the other one, yep. And it's a pretty, that one's like pretty low bar, it does like qualify. Because Wolverine's pretty egregious. But, you know, at a minimum, now Thing's thinking about what's a good target for Wolverine is a new thing he's good at. In a very, like, minimal sense. It doesn't add a whole lot for the person throwing them. And Wolverine, it lets him, you know, it gives him more that he can get away with. At the very least, like, thematically, it's like 10 out of 10. The other one I really like is this. This one's so good, bro. No one uses it. Like, this is this was what it needs to be, right? It's a completely new thing. Like, it's fun. It is just fun. New for Torch. Satisfying for both of them. The Thing gets to slam twice, blah blah blah. Who else has... Kinda it. Psylocke. Emma, not good. Yeah, at the very minimum, if they're giving a free ability, I want it to be something like Ultron's Beam. Because at least it's interesting. You know, what's Squirrel Girls again? I never see it. Ah, yes. Another acorn. Yes. Homing nut. Yeah. What's this, an ability modification team up like Luna Iron Fist? Ability modification, yeah. I might actually agree with that. I don't know about changing current abilities. Have any of them landed, actually? The ones that change current abilities? Mantis one, I'm not a fan of. It could be okay, to be honest. I think there's ability modification ones that would be fine. What do we have? Widow Punisher I like. Or just one person gets something. Fantastic Four, I think, is due for let's get rid of it and put something else. Jeff Nato I love. In terms of alt fight, it doesn't make the alt fight that much more interesting. But it's something. This one I hate. This one's okay purely because Rocket also gets something, I guess. It's like, I think when it came out, it's like, didn't Penny already have an absurd win rate? Now they're giving a double nest? Okay. Punisher Daredevil, why? Hulk Panther, Magic, yeah, free abilities basically. Yeah, no. Adam Luna. C&D team up with Blade and Moon Knight. It's like, it's just like, it's white bread. I don't know, bro. It doesn't do anything for me, to be honest. I don't like using it on Blade that much. Yeah, it's just extra ability again. I feel the same about Torch Spidey. Angela Thor's okay. It was for the thematic, but yeah. Cat Bucky I like. Would be better or more impactful in some way. I think it's ruined by the fact that Bucky can use it himself on teammates and not interact with Cap. I think that takes away from it. Yeah. Hello, Archduke. What nerdy conversation are we in this time? Don't think they'll remove the F4 team up. Seems too connected. I mean, I guess, but like, for the whole game's lifespan? One of the most... Oh, this hero is just now more survivable. Press button. You're following Rocket and Pet to see one, not gonna lie. This is when player perception is different from reality. Those two have been super strong and players only see them as weak. Don't lower ranks see them as absolutely broken? As in Penny? Look at my play now? Okay. Okay, Squirrel Girl. It's gonna lag. Look at my camera go. Bro. My PC is on its last legs as I open this clip. Is anyone seeing anything? Does anyone know what's on screen? Four FPS, 2 frames? Okay, you're getting it as well. Okay. Toady, you're gonna have to wait till I close everything at the end of stream. I'm so sorry. Low ranks hater. No one shoots nest for some reason. Yeah. It's got to be something to do with range DPS. And when they start having a bigger impact. But Squirrel Girl's big down there, so I don't know why the pennies don't just get exploded. I was like, whenever I saw Penny, like season 0 to 2, it's just like, play this guy. She just explodes. That's it. Like just click her. Like you don't need to do anything else. Think there's too many team ups. That I agree with. I wish the Fantastic Four team up just was something different. It would have been elite if they figured out a way to have them have some reciprocal team up that could work in a chain. Ready for the next season? Sure. You can see Daredevil's mark target through walls, but you can already see people through walls slightly. Yeah, with Frank. Yeah. One Cap Iron Man team up where Iron Man shoots Cap's shield. Cap can aim it and it cleaves now or something. That would be sick. Stop giving the anchors nothing and let them be involved in the team up somehow. Like in the beta trailers, Hulk and Luna needed to imbue the team up to Iron Man and Namor instead of having to use it when... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the game came out... They moved the game forward for release, right? So that was probably in the... Like what they planned to do with them, right? So I feel like the... And because then they increased the hero release speed, I think the... Like the team up system was kind of in beta and was going to come forward, but they put resources into other stuff, so it's kind of just stuck there. Because I love that. Yeah, it needs to have an active component because, you know, otherwise it's just a balance patch with a lie in front of it. Like the anchor bonus, which isn't just stats in a patch notes for some reason. With the players we've seen Celestial and how they haven't figured out how to use cover, nothing surprised me about low elo. I feel like low elo is like sacred. A little bit. This is where all the basic incentives will present themselves and everything. Like, people not using cover. Yeah, because the incentives aren't there because healing is a million. Like... She's so fun, man. Damage Cap's shield or not, but I think Cap basically having his standstill would be risk flash reward enough. I feel like it would have to be... I feel like how they would implement it with like Cap reflecting Iron Man beam is that they would agree to both do it, and once they do it, Iron Man has an auto lock on beam, so you can still move around as the Iron Man player while flying. And it auto locks you on to Captain America, and Cap is forced to stand still and now he can aim. Probably what they have to do with Angela is just make, just keep trying to incentivize dropping to the ground, to be honest. Let's give team up anchors more love. A Rocket's anchor gives them extra boost too. Have the team up be for everyone instead of just one of them. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I really like Cap Bucky. Just, yeah, just... Let's Bucky jump to some... Bucky as a whole is... I don't know. It's a very nice package. Then they added an extra charge of this. And then they gave him a team up that he can just throw at a teammate. So he just has like 5 abilities. Just slop. Bring the banished chilling assault next season. True. Anchor bonus is BS if you want to buff the character when you remove the bonus. Why have it in the first place? Yeah. Feels like it's just more work for them, right? Does the team up reload his gun? Yep. Yeah, he has to have to reload. and that was also fair as well, and the level of damage he put out was also fine. Thor Iron Man, where Thor can hit Iron Man with his Rune Awakening, and it reduces the cooldown on his power-up form, or something like that.
Here they come.
Or it fires an extra projectile from Iron Man's chest at wherever he's aiming, if he hits him with Awakening. I don't know how good that would be. I reckon it, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you would have to hit him like 4 times, and then it would fire like a slow bomb. Or something. Let's just slow down how fast they release characters. There's already some crazy power creep in this game. Well, Blade didn't do that really. I think the speed can be fine. Just makes the patch notes inflated with damage changes that amount to 0.1% more or less than before. Yeah, I think that, yeah, it's the problem with like Iron Fist stuff and like magic or whatever. If like someone gets an anchor moved around or changed or whatever, and then they have 7 abilities because everyone's got 28 or something, and they all get changed up and down by like 2.5 to 5. And it's like, oh, yeah, technically this is a nerf. And it's like... Yeah, I guess. Yeah. But having to commit 2 ults like Storm Jeff, you commit Thor's ult and Iron Man redirects the power somewhere else. Start re-adding old team ups to the game. Yeah, yeah. Like, to be honest, a lot of these you could turn around very quickly. Like, okay, we've had Mag Emma. We've had the 2 staple tanks since Emma came out, having a team up together, and also with Psylocke. Let's break that apart. You can just bring Mag's sword back and give it to him from Thor, and make it blue instead. Like, I don't care. Like, you can have that done so fast. What else did they delete or remove? The Hawkeye Widow one, right. Hawkeye Panther. For the ghosts that he could hit with a spear. Right, okay. Maybe not, but... who did Cap get powered up by? I think in current day, powered up Cap would be seriously scary. People got good at him. Like the Cap Thor team up. But you know what? Maybe don't bring that back. Res comp, I don't think, no. I think res comp you just give to other heroes. Like, you can't just do that. Symbiote Spider-Man team up with the Carnage. Sorry, with Carnage when he eventually releases, that would be sick. Yeah. Symbiote was kind of like, well, now you just have an insane combo for free. What did it even do? It just made Cap's shield perma-ranged when it was active and do a bit more damage, I think. Give Hulk and Thing a team up where Hulk is monster form and slamming someone, Thing can get in on it and it doubles the damage. That would be funny. I mean, sure. I don't think it would get that much use, so I'm not against it. Who else has a gun? It's actually not that many. Oh, Star-Lord. Why didn't we infinite ammo with Star-Lord? Star-Lord and Blade. Ooh. Ooh. Hold up. Starlord would build an ult in 10 seconds, but Blade's interesting. You do it with Iron Man. If it gave him attack speed. And he'd have to be low to the ground to access it, so... Unless you threw it into the sky. On like a ceiling. On like a roof. Hmm. Gonna be a good month, Gally. A very good month. Smirk emoji. Okay. Still waiting for the iconic trio team up between Thor, Iron Man, and Cap. Thor can give Mjolnir to Cap to enhance his primary, and Thor just ends his awakening. Thor gets a button that lets him charge up Iron Man's beam, but he needs to proactively charge him up to build power. Iron Man can also deflect attacks through Cap's shield. It auto tracks to enemies within a distance. Interesting. Yeah, it's something like that. I think, yeah, the obvious thing, and I think if the game had another year before it came out, I think you would have seen Cap being given the hammer for something. Honestly, how it should work is... Because it seems like a serious speed bump to give Thor's hammer to someone else. It's like, okay, well, it's going to make him worse. Or he's just going to be stuck in Awakening. It should probably be, like, what happens is... Either it's like the accept and confirm or whatever, or it's just a button Thor presses to get a free Awakening enter or something, which, okay, Awakening is already a bit of, like, slop at this point, but I'll allow it for this. He just enters Awakening, and he just gives the hammer to Cap, and he just gets it back when he ends the Awakening. On Thor's terms, whatever. And Cap just does more damage when he happens to have the hammer. Like, it doesn't need to be, like, a huge thing, and you could do that. Or Cap gives Thor the shield. And he gives Cap the hammer. You know what? I would like that. I would like that a lot. And it would be basically you have left click, right click, and you have attacks with it, and you can block, right? So you're the last two alive. Whoever gets low first uses the shield, and the other goes hammer. It's kind of sick. Goes crazy with the hammer. Can you imagine Captain America just in your face, just turning into Thor? Like... If they did it in game, I would imagine... I would like for, like, Thor's moveset with the shield to be, like, a lot of bashing and putting his weight into it. So slower attacks with higher damage. It does 45 damage per hit. I had some yaps prepared. Actually, that's not exactly right. Have you been keeping up with your prayers to Queen Wanda? Absolutely not. I think TikTok fam, I gotta end the live. Because I'm gonna look at some stuff with the display scene, but the PC wants to explode every time I do that. So I gotta close some stuff. So I'm still over on Purple app, but thank you for the love tonight, TikTok fam. Good night, sleep tight. Step chat is gone. No, the one combo they did in the movies where Thor throws the hammer to Cap's shield and it causes a shockwave. That's also something they could do. Yeah, it's basically the Bucky one. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Team up with Thor and me where he gives me a kiss. No. Camera still doing that? Yeah. What do I need to close? What do you require, PC? Do you know how Groot Wall heals Manta's team up? Gives damage reduction healing? Sorry. What does that mean? Damage reduction healing? Was YT at this point? Bro! I might have to. Actually, no. I think that's the one that's pretty low impact. Because it just sends the Twitch one to YouTube for no extra encoding or anything. Yeah, I'm all tabbed and the camera's just... They just take less damage. The healing they get has damage reduction. Are you fucking with me? Are you fucking? There's no way. A little short I made just pointing that out was like, Groot's ult is already fast charging. Okay, so why make it faster? Hello? Then I swap to Twitch. You do you. Thanks, King. I might have to... Maybe Spotify being closed will help. Who knows? What might have Spidey got to team up with Mag? Gained his own self-activated bubble, or rather something much more interesting. Like Spidey gets a magnet web that allows him to do more damage if he uses it. Mag can pull the enemy if he uses it instead while the enemy is in the abilities LOS. Jesus.
Sometimes it helps to have a teammate who sees things.
That's my other alarm. Okay. Want to talk about... Ooh. Do I leave this up? Maybe I close the game. That'll be the one. Yeah. I'll have to close the game for this. There were Reddit posts this time. Some yapping. Some yapping time. Hold. We can actually look at Toadie's clip now as well first. I fear. Mr. F clip, I loved it. I love to see it. Nice. Big. 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 Oh my god. Why are they all dead? Fight back. 4K? This is where the one firearm on the enemy team deletes you immediately.
That was unusually satisfying.
W clip. Strange died last, you get point. You changed to a more unique stream name. Ever since I put myself back on Celestial, half my games were greeted with a Mr. Fantastic main TY. It could have been 5. Then get 5. That little... Yes. Potential that you literally die before the first bounce there. Watch Punisher end his life, or not. Probably not. Oh god, no. He's always not looking at you. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my... I'm gonna be sick. Wow. W clips. Ooh, do I like the ult more? Probably. think you still would have got it. All of them should have turned. They kind of let this happen. Let me see this. Hold on. Where's the other backliners? Ooh. There's the bubble. Oh my. Invis shield could stop this happening. Jesus. But your team does walk forward when you do stuff, so, you know, there was an Iron Fist there as well. The ult's cleaner, but I like this.
That was unusually satisfying.
It's your Iron Fist ult, that's why. Okay. That's why you push so hard. 6 out of 10. Professor Star-Lord winning with my ult. Underrated combo, Star-Lord's AoE spray with Mr. F's big form. Okay, where was the stuff I was going to look at? Here comes that React slop tent. I don't think it's even videos. Ooh, there was a video. I'm probably not going to make it into content, but there's one I saved that was just insane. Okay. Reacting to a monkey. Day 292 since we've had a proper healer. I don't know where to start with this one. 19 days since last DPS, 82 days from previous DPS, and 110 from our last DPS. Oh, he's talking about all the roles. Okay. Who greenlit this roster roadmap? I haven't played Rivals once this season. MR being my main game of 2025 BTW. Once I saw the DPS hero rollout, I got fatigued from how neglectful they are to this quite stale role. Stale appear. Thanks for the follow. Let's see which are the most choice comments. Next season, I'm 100% sure one of the new heroes will be support. Yeah, probably. Has it really been that long since Invis? Yeah, okay. We need more shield tanks and lifeline supports. Ooh. Do we? The thing is, though, if it's going to be a proper healer, unlike Ultron, please be a good comment. Unlike Ultron, it's going to have to be another carbon copy of the Luna Invis C&D type of just big healing from primary and pressing Q for invincibility. The way supports are set up in this game is just deeply flawed to begin with. True! Thank you. Thank you. Getting really tired of this babying to DPS players, and let's not act like the off-tank / supports they release aren't just DPSified. Yeah, they need to be careful with how much they do that. Okay, day 292 since we've had a proper healer, because they don't allow every strategist they add to be a proper healer. They should all be a proper healer. And I don't mean they should all do Luna levels of healing, or Invis Woman levels of healing. I mean, Adam and Ultron should be as viable, as frequently. Or almost as frequently. Like, bro, it's... If we keep the role as it is, needing circle healing ultimates and insanely high healing, every hero they bring from the comics into that role is going to get ruined in some way, because they need to have big circle of healing that slows the game down and makes playmaking a mistake, and don't get to do any of the cool stuff like Loki's stealth and sneaking around, blah blah blah. It is bad for everyone in the game. It's bad for every other hero in the role. Why isn't Mantis the speed boot ult? The speed boot. The speed boost ult. Why isn't Rocket just the damage boost ult? Why isn't Invis just the big shield and invisibility ult? Why isn't Luna the one healing ult? Duration of certain DPS ults need to be nerfed. A lot of the damage in the game just needs to be nerfed. Full stop. Yeah. Yeah. I would be just straight up cool with... what did they do? Like this doesn't have to be done overnight. If you really wanted me to go and make a comprehensive patch, look, we could do it. I'm just going to say, we do a 5-hour stream and I make the patch to fix the game. God, that would need so many iterations. Remember when they broke Invis ult and it went to 180 heals per second? I feel like that was... Make them all 180 HPS. That's the one. Like... And then you can go from there and you can adjust some other stuff from there and iterate downwards like that so that the space is opened up for more hero designs. That's it. Can they do what Overwatch did and add more HP to everyone, or does damage have to go down instead? Oh. No, they can't do that. That was... Ugh. Not a good patch. I think the projectile sizes in that was okay, but it was too high, too far. I'll finish my point. Actually, I think I said most of what I wanted to say. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, make the proper healers less proper. Make damage less absolutely free. Move in that direction. They need to. Yeah. That's it. With that one. Forehead looking fresh. Thank you. I don't think they're ever going to nerf Luna the same as others. She's the poster child. Yeah, that's just... Like... Who are the other poster child, like, Marvel characters? Spider-Man. I feel like Psylocke's also a big one, to be honest. Luna and Bucky are Guang Guang's mates. I'd gladly take a shotgun blast at Psylocke's kneecaps. True. The other dog head is near the generator room. What? Oh my god, someone's, I think, playing a horror game, and the TikTok stream that I ended has given me the chat of that. Hold on, let me turn it off. Fuck. It's most popular in R34. I hate you, bro. Part 2. This is a fun one. Kind of continues from the last thing we were just talking about. This is a good one. Actually, wait. What did I write down? Let me double check. Oh, yeah. Anyone have ideas on this one? Here lies the potential of a good character. Name that character. Who is it? Black Widow, Ultron, Captain America? Who do you think had potential to be a great character but just doesn't perform that well in-game? How does everyone feel about this one? The comments will probably be better on this one. For me, it's Loki. I might do this after I look at comments, actually. I genuinely think that Black Widow was added purely because they needed the sniper woman character. They gave her no more than a lackluster toolbox that's filled with nothing but plastic toys and a half-full plastic water bottle that was found under my bed. Yeah, I agree with that. I think Black Widow needs another ability or it's like a soft rework. Yeah. Hero Shooter Sniper Woman needed to be done in the Hero Shooter. Yeah, I agree. Popular opinion, Adam, dude should at least be a bit faster, have a similar mobility to Phoenix / Jean Grey. He would just be a complete, he would have absolutely everything you'd need in a game like this in a single hero. Like mobility, self-sustain, high damage, self-res. He'd literally have it all, yeah. Ooh. I hate this one. The general community's perception of Phoenix, or like mid to low ranks, is one of the things that grinds my gears a little bit. Phoenix, they took an Omega level telepath and telekinetic and made her a boring and generic pyromancer. They should have just had her be Jean and then go Phoenix in alt. I just sat through perma Phoenix bans for like 2 months of my life, bro. Like, she's Adolf. A little bit. I probably can't put that in the video. She was that good. The power scalers that talk about balance piss me off. Yeah. Power scalers, get out of the balance talk, okay? You're not here for anything. You're not here to be part of the conversation. Moon Knight, he's a bruiser who doesn't give a shit about taking hits to put someone 6 feet under. He describes himself as blood-drunk and murder-hungry psycho. In-game, he throws shit at you. This was the one on launch for me. Absolutely. I was really looking forward to Moon Knight, and he's like a ranged spam down main hero, which I already hated from Overwatch. When I was an Overwatch casual in Overwatch 1, Junkrat was my most hated hero. Like, they just spam down main and you get die to stray stuff. When you don't play the game every day and don't have as much spatial awareness in it, like, you die to strays so much more often. And it's the #1 most annoying thing. And he was built for that. Instead of the martial arts powerhouse, like, he would have been so sick. He probably would have played like Daredevil does now. That would have been him. And I would have been okay with that. Magneto, Rocket, I agree with. Yeah, I think these are all pretty spot on. Which is weird. I feel like the community gets spot on with stuff like this and then completely misses the mark on balance talk and stuff like that. Interesting. So, for me, it's Loki. Yeah. There's a lot of potential in his kit. To be honest, copying someone's abilities, I feel like was something that was... they ended up just putting onto him. It can make sense. It's part of the cloning thing and using illusions, blah, blah, blah. But the fantasy is ruined by that needing to be used on supports. Loki doesn't get to use this hybrid stealth trickery playstyle. He's a backline heal down main support. Yeah, gotta be the worst one for me. Daredevil is a street level hero. He can't be added to the game. Bucky's a guy with a prosthetic. What if Black Widow got a jump ability that works similar to Hulk? She can get away from dives by pushing them away. And also gets to high ground using the jump or something. Absolutely not. She's a sniper. Don't put that in the video, Eld. Phoenix is the best DPS. You can't convince me otherwise. True. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah. They need to keep capturing it. They need to be very careful and deliberate with who they do next. I think Daredevil was pretty good, to be honest. I think they should have gone more street level with him. It's cool and whatever that he's absorbed the powers of a demon. He's literally got, devil powers. But, you made Punisher work, you made Bucky work. He doesn't need to. And that's a huge appeal of Daredevil. And it's a huge appeal of, I don't know, the Daredevil show. A lot of the times, he's a guy with sticks. That can be fine. Anyway, that's kind of how I feel about that. That's it for me. What do you guys think? Okay. It's my two shorts recorded. Anyone else got thoughts? I can play the music again. I can turn that off. Get that light out of my face. Oh, did you guys want to see the fucking crazy video? You ever just follow a fellow Rivals creator and then they start saying some absolutely insane shit? Widow's Kick is BS. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, you don't use her sticks at all. That is a problem. Not like, oh, the game's ruined, but it's a problem for the hero. Like, that could be... They could do something about that. She only uses it as anti-dive as a sniper. I'm going to be real. Any Overwatch players in here who have been long-time followers of that game, there's something in that game that I really, really despise, and they do it as well. And it is the self-peel ability that creates space from them and an enemy and also gives them mobility all in one button. For Widow, it's literally just she hard stuns. She doesn't get mobility with it. I'm talking about Ashe. In Overwatch 1, when they added Ashe, I'm like, this is a bloated kit. I'm sorry. Like, good mid-range, so lore-related, you're already thinking of Cassidy, and she kind of fills that niche a little bit. I guess she doesn't hard stun. Okay. Good mid-range, good long-range. Sniper. Dynamite that does burn damage. Coach gun. Knocks her back, lets her get high ground, lets her maneuver. Knocks away enemies' hit. So creates an insane gap between her and the target hit. As a sniper. Ult is a 7th teammate. Okay. What are we doing? Ashe has fucking plot armor, bro. I'm telling you, that hero has plot armor. I hate her. Aspirin Cola, thank you for the follow. Kind of like Punisher smoke grenade? A little bit, actually. Yes. Brawler character, then the kick is okay? Yeah. No, the kick is not okay if she's a brawler character. But yeah, shouldn't hard stun or something. But Ashe is fun, though. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. I'm getting back in the practice range. As I close this one out. Haha. Actually, no. I won't get back in the practice range. I'll open that fucking crazy video. Getting off track. Holy shit. I opened TikTok and it's the guy the crazy video is from. Hold on. Whatever. I'll find the video. He's just yapping about what the hardest role is. I don't care. Okay. This one's fucking insane. Genuinely fucking insane. Just prepare yourself. I followed this guy on the game's launch because I just saw he like made some videos yapping about the game. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just follow him. Bro has gotten giga political. It is something else. It's like a put the kids' game in the bag. What he says here is fucking ludicrous. I'm going to stop poisoning the well. You can hear it for yourself. He lost a game. Sorry, you don't have desktop audio. I'm so sorry.
Lost in my ranked game. I'm gonna say something super controversial. I don't care. Agree, disagree, get angry. I don't care. Go to hell. Y'all want to know what genuinely has made the gaming experience worse? More and more women coming onto the game. Yes,
Like, the way he approaches stuff, I've seen him do it before, is that I think he's quite proud of how provocative that sounded. And he's going to mental gymnastics himself into any fucking position if he's pinned down on anything he says after what he just said. To go, well, technically, what I said is fine. Shut the fuck up, bro. Like,
I'm saying that. I'm making that known. I am saying that the more women who play video games are making video games worse. They are.
Me when I hate women. Me when I'm single. I'm like, like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Like, come on.
Making the experience worse. And here's why. Video games for the longest time was a primarily male-dominated hobby.
This did not make it particularly special in any way, right? You know what I got to uniquely deal with, especially when younger and running into no women in games, is I got to run into the most loserish men who were the most fucking annoying and the most fucking aggressive, okay? Now for every woman in games, there's proportionally less of them.
That means that men are gonna act like men. They're gonna act like males because it's mainly been males. Just like...
He's spitting though. Water is wet. Okay.
If you go to a fucking sewing club, for example, that's a primarily female dominated industry. So the women are gonna talk amongst other women like they would talk with women. They're gonna act like women. Now, why do I believe that women coming into gaming is ruining gaming? Because they're acting like women and they expect men to act differently. Now, why?
I know what he says next. That seems baseless based on what he's about to say.
Why am I going on this whole rant? I just had a woman throw a game because me and everyone else on the team was asking her, how did you die in your cloak and dagger role? They didn't have any ult counters. We weren't flaming. We were just genuinely curious because there's no way that she should have died.
Okay. Just straight up, 99% of times when someone says that, you know the tone of voice they're saying it in. Even if they're the nice guy on the team, they're like, bro, how did you die like that? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Tone of voice, right? And this is always the... I'm just asking. Don't fold under zero pressure, bro. Okay, we have all got ears.
Took this as an attack, decided to go Adam Warlock, and then threw the game. I promptly also said, I shouldn't have said, she took this as an attack, decided to go Adam Warlock, and then threw the game.
I personally haven't had any experiences exclusively with a player that I know is female immediately swapping off and throwing the game. I have had this experience with male players.
I promptly also said, I shouldn't have said this, but I don't care. I also said, well, I mean, of course, I forgot. That's my apologies. I forgot that I have to talk to you like you're a woman and talk to you like you're a child.
I didn't watch this far. Thanks for stopping by, Fighter. Have a good one. There's no way he just fucking said that. Sometimes I hate social media. It really is a fucking opinion mill.
I also said, well, I mean, of course, I forgot. That's my apologies. I forgot that I have to talk to you like you're a woman and talk to you like you're a child.
So did she throw after he said that?
Counters. We weren't flaming. We were just genuinely curious because there's no way that she should have died. She took this as an attack, decided to go Adam Warlock, and then threw the game.
Right.
I promptly also said, I shouldn't have said this, but I don't care. I also said, well, I mean, of course, I forgot. That's my apologies. I forgot that I have to talk to you like you're a woman and talk to you like you're a child.
Are you a fucking idiot? Oh. I feel like it is really easy to have this position as a young, cocky guy when you don't have to coexist with women. I'm sorry, like, you are having how many interactions per day with the most loserish, toxic, aggressive teenage guys? It's not the real fucking world, right? And when you actually have to communicate with a person via the communication tool in the game that you're both trying to win, and you communicate like shit, and it's received like shit, because an actual person received it in a variable way that you weren't ready for, it's their fault. This is communication.
And then she proceeded to throw harder, whatever the hell that means. And now, agree or disagree if you want. Women don't know how to take accountability.
Sorry, what?
And like you're a child. And talk to you like you're a woman and talk to you like you're a child. And then she proceeded to throw harder, whatever the hell that means. And now, agree or disagree if you want. Women don't know how to take accountability. Argue with a wall.
Holy fuck, man. He's just pulling in other shit that is on his For You page. Why is that part of what you're saying right now? If you even want to argue that, why is that?
Watch the replay. She died because she walked out of her ult. I watched it, it's clipped. But because we wanted to know how she died, and I guess she just took it as an attack, she threw the game. If women are gonna play video games, I'm not saying that they need to act like men, but they need to understand how men communicate. And if not, get the fuck back on Stardew Valley and Sims.
When my game reaches a wider audience, members of the wider audience should learn to communicate with me better, is the takeaway. He doesn't speak for all men. He certainly doesn't fucking speak for me. Like, welcome to multiplayer, pig. Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? He fucking posted this, man. You know how much fucking effort I put into one video? Fuck me. This is why it's called being a content creator, everybody. Yes, I am also one. Because the purest form of the word content means filler. You fill up a space. It doesn't have to be something that's valuable. It just fills up the space and takes up room. I have had so many obviously guys soft throw like this, hold a swap hostage, say we're not going to win because you're not doing this for me, etc. The snarky catty shit. And to be honest, I feel like the guys that do it in the games are bigger pussies. Because I feel like the chicks who do it in games have the balls to be on the mic. The language a lot of the people who throw like this use presents to me as coming from a guy. I feel like a lot of the chicks who have the fucking backbone to stand up for themselves, they're on mic. You're already selecting for people who probably have bigger balls than you do. If me saying that makes you feel some kind of way, I'm guessing you probably haven't had to coexist with women for a while. Like, bro, it's not that fucking deep. Don't be a cunt. Like, it also, I may be wrong. I'm getting like early 20s from him. I don't know what entering of the space from women he's experiencing, but maybe when he was playing games when he was like 12, he didn't experience it a lot. On like, maybe COD?
I don't care.
These are the kinds of guys who would talk shit about women and then immediately backtrack when they're called out for being a bitch. Yes. Quite literally, you see him lay it out.
The last
This
loss
is
in my
what he
ranking.
fucking
I don't
does.
care women coming onto the game. Yes, I'm saying that. I'm making that known. I am saying that the more women who play video games are making video games worse.
Where is
They're
it?
gonna
Where is
act
it?
like males because it's mainly
Shut up,
that's
bro.
a primarily female male like men. They're gonna act like males
They're not gonna act like males, but they're certainly not gonna act like fucking gentlemen.
because, for example, that's a primarily female dominated industry. So the women are gonna talk amongst other women like they would talk with women. They're gonna act like women. Now, why do I believe that women come?
So then, necessarily, she's also speaking to you how she would speak to men who are behaving like you are.
Coming into gaming is ruining gaming because they're acting like women and they expect men to act differently. Now, why am I going on this whole rant? I just had a woman throw.
No one is expecting men to act differently. It's a fucking town square. Like, bro, you're gonna run into fucking different people.
A game because me and everyone else on the team was asking her, how did you die in your cloak and dagger ult? They didn't have any ult counters. We weren't flaming. We were just genuinely curious because there's.
These are the guys who will talk shit about women and then immediately backtrack when they're called out for being a bitch.
No way that she should have died. Just genuinely curious.
Like, you can't make a snap decision to do revisionist history about what just came out of your fucking mouth. You know what you were fucking doing, bro. Like, shout out the people in the fucking comments. Bro, you're not real. Shout out Tato, pick and roll. You legit just had a thrower and decided to blame all women, bro. What is this waffle? You're not real. This you sitting in spawn and throwing? There's no fucking way. Oh my fucking god, bro. That's fucking amazing. That is so good. I love this shit. I love this shit. Oh. Oh, let me just line that cow. Hold on. Sounds like you're too emotional for video games, especially competitive ones. There it is. Guys. I'm getting young 20s or I feel like sheltered has connotations of not seeing the world, but he presents to me as sheltered. He's missing a couple pieces of the puzzle, and I feel like he just hasn't had experiences with other people to correct his fucking viewpoint. Mr. This is a men's space. Anger is an emotion. Is this women's fault? Oh, fuck. He's both younger and older than me at the same time? Yeah. Crazy how I won't use comms or let them know there's a woman in the game at all, and yet a man-child who feels attacked or getting called out doing the same thing. Everyone throws, not just women. Just admit you and all these lonely men in the comments are sexist. My video uploaded after this one addresses your comment in the first 15 seconds. Shall we go and hate watch that one? Fuck me. We're not making this a regular thing, but if the community is dominated by one gender, it's that gender's role to accommodate. Sure, she threw... Oh no, men throw games too. Not sure what's gender specific here. Ugh, I want you to rethink this. Stand on business, pussy. I do much more for much less. I talk about balance, all right? I've given people fucking essays in comments. I know all of y'all are into men. Jesus Christ. The idea of blaming women for the way they are treated by men because men just act like men is a disgusting sexist notion that further perpetuates violence against women. It's not women's fault you're a sexist asshole. Yes, there are shitty women who play video games, just as there are a large majority of shitty men who play video games. Yes, I would very much like to see the communication within the game because the way you're framing how your team spoke to her seems innocent, but adding on the I have to speak to you differently because you're a woman tells me you were most likely not as genuinely curious as you make it out to be. Women are treated like shit within the gaming sphere, not excusing her actions. You purposely throw your piece of shit, but she's probably experienced thousands of others politely telling her off and telling her how to play her character, and she chose to overreact. Yeah, like, so, women do not need to understand how men communicate. I just... you picked a fight with someone and they happened to be a woman, and then you were pissed off that she reacted in a... she had a woman's voice? I don't see what's gender specific about it. Like... where, women, where. Bars. His argument implies a guy in the same situation wouldn't throw, which they definitely fucking would. Yeah, absolutely. Ruffles TikTok is funny sometimes because I saw Quad dunk on the worst possible take. Something about women making gaming worse is something I'll never understand because my brother in Christ gender doesn't really apply when it comes to aim. As a matter of fact, this is a belief I've held for quite a while. Is that usually the people that have a problem... sorry. I can't really say the people because I'm going to be intellectually honest and say I haven't associated this viewpoint with the same person before. I may see it in separate areas from different people. But it seems to be along the same mindset or belief. People that think women coming into the gaming space is a negative thing or they can't occupy the pro space or anything are probably the same people who take a favorable view towards women doing traditional women shit. Like, what did he say?
What genuinely has made the gaming game saying the experience time was a primarily male dom. They're gonna act like men. They're gonna act like mainly been males. Just like if you go to a fucking sewing club.
Like sewing. I feel like a lot of what types that want women to stay in their lane miss is that a lot of those traditional things that women did involve fine motor control. Guys were on the computer. They were the typewriters. Hello? Like... We're behind, bro. This is not swinging a fucking axe at wood. Like... matter of fact, with the level of analysis that goes into women wouldn't be better at fucking video games, with the level of logic employed in that, it would be that men should be fucking worse. Because we should be doing brute force shit that doesn't involve as much fine motor control. He should stop whining and go fix my car. I've also done this shit when people talk smack about me banning something. They gave me so much attitude and claimed I was just asking a question. I threw right then and there. Why are you admitting this? This take was so bad it genuinely stunned like me for a few seconds. It's people letting the negativity bias getting to them. Most good female players choose not to talk, so you never notice them there, and the ones who talk, it feels like only 1 in 4 are good. Yeah, true. Yeah. It's one of those things, man. And I think people have far less experience, especially people who are gaming, and especially people who experience it or perceive it as new. They just haven't been in that many arguments with women. And it's going to make them feel a certain way. And for bro, it's that all women should get the fuck out of the space. Whew. Bit of an overcorrection. Where's his more recent video?
He told the truth. I'm surprised he didn't bring up the policing of speech in terms of bans. LMAO, y'all ruin every space that men have when y'all invade it. You know...
I don't know if I can do more of this, bro.
You know what? You're so right. I can't believe I didn't bring that up. Now let's bring it up. Now let's talk about the prime of...
Now let's bring it up. Let's talk.
Call of Duty. I got into an argument with my chat earlier.
No fucking way I was right.
The prime of Call of Duty.
Like an open book.
got into an argument with my chat earlier because apparently nobody knows what they're talking about. But the
You're allowed to be wrong. Men can do that, you know. Please don't stay 21.
prime of
You will stay there forever.
Call of Duty was MW2 to Black Ops 2. Anybody who has any other opinion, argue with the wall, you're wrong. Now, what were those game chats filled with? Slurs of all kinds.
Let's glorify the worst part of history.
Insults of everything imaginable, and genuine banter back and forth, whatever. Nobody ever got muted. Nobody ever got punished. If somebody was saying something that you didn't like, you either A, talk trash back, or B, you just muted them and moved on. Now, this was over a decade ago. Where are we at now? In March.
The gaming industry is bigger. It's not literally an online dungeon of people saying whatever heinous shit they want. The games you like have more funding and more consumers.
Marvel Rivals, if you say a cuss word, you will be muted. Because Marvel Rivals...
Banter. It's like, bro, yes. Yes, I was 14. I was 14 and I had male friends. Yes, I know what you're talking about. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Rivals can't tell the race of the person.
Why didn't he mute the Rivals thrower and move on? Because he needs to tell people what to think and feel.
If you use the N-word, you will also be muted. It doesn't matter in what circumstance you use them in. You can use them in a good, positive way and still get muted and punished for it. If my teammate just made a good...
Me using a good and positive N-word towards my teammate.
Play, and I say good fucking shit.
I understand the point. Like, if a black person says the N-word and they get banned, it's kind of like, what the fuck? But the game doesn't know that they're not white.
Because it was a great play and I'm excited.
Flanders 63, welcome back. Why did I summon you with this?
I will be muted and punished for that. Now, where did this come from? I can guarantee you that it did not come from men. It came from women.
You can't just fucking insist that, bro. Okay, with someone with just a fucking better view of the gaming, of the progression of the industry so far. COVID happened and a lot of fucking normies, guys included, got the fuck on the games. Alright? It's not just sniveling idiots. Fortnite. You look at that fucking game, that shit pretty much put every fucking iPad kid onto video games. Like, straight up. It's a fucking whole new landscape, alright? It's not the fucking same. Welcome to current year. That's how time works. That's how an industry growing works. That's how fucking... Fuck you.
Think about it. How many women did we know a decade and a half ago who used to play video games?
How many women do you know?
Heavy. How many women were there in general? Not that many.
How many women are there in general? I don't know, like 2?
At least not ones that let the world know that they were women. How many are now? We can all think of... if you played Marvel Rivals for 3 hours, you're probably going to run into a good amount of women. Unless you're top 500, argue with the wall. If you've ever been in a women's space or watched women talk to one another, they, obviously, do not communicate with each other in the same way that men communicate with each other. They just don't. So...
how would you know?
As I said in my last video, with the fact that gaming was a male-dominated hobby for decades, men talk to each other like men. And I'm not saying that women can't be in these spaces. That's your God-given right.
Bro, I just generally have fucking nothing to say to other guys. They don't want to fucking talk about anything, bro. What can I swear about? Do you like X football team or something about fucking household maintenance? That's it. And then you're fucking out of luck. That's it. That's all they got. That's it. I'm scared bro might preach segregation. Fuck me.
But the reason why I say that women have ruined gaming isn't because
Illinois,
there's
thanks for the
women
follow.
in gaming. It's because women, obviously not all of you, but women have come into the male-dominated spaces and are demanding that they change. That these male...
Where the fuck is that demand coming from, bro? It's pushed back to your shit opinions when you overreacted to a woman reacting to you. Like, you ended up in an argument with a woman online, overreacted, got pushback from women in your comments, and women are demanding you change. Like, you haven't even learned to coexist with women, and they're demanding you change as... assuming they're even demanding. Are we at that being a bad thing? I don't know who these people are, but when I talk to these random guys on Rivals, it's either A, toxic, or B, just very rare meme BS. Obviously not all of you. The little, obviously not all of you.
dominated spaces are more accommodating to women. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that's stupid. I can give you 10 examples of how the majority does not and should not accommodate to the minority. Do you know what the minority should do? Assimilate. Wow, this sounds oddly familiar of another conversation.
One Reddit silver to the man in the back of the car. Can you assimilate into the extreme ratio you got from pretty much every fucking comment that dropped on the original video? Or no? Asking to be better, demanding? Yeah. Why is he so fucking polarized? Trying to be a pygmy black guy for conservatives? Okay. This guy's not real. It's unreal. And I followed him for... because I saw some Rivals videos, like in Season 0, bro. He has quite a following. Hey! And there's, like, political stuff on here, bro. And it's a lot, man. It's a... that took it out of me. That was a lot. Yeah, bro. I just... Ladies, we're not all like that. Unfortunately, I actually don't speak for all men. There's a lot. Plus, I just hate everybody. My worst games are with people like Capone. Yeah. Be glad I'm not an American because I'd be wanted for homicide for only 20 seconds before I go on a game. Can you give us a recap of what's going on? Okay. Bro posted a video saying women are making video games worse because he had a soft thrower and women soft throw more, according to him, because they swapped and refused to heal, basically as a reaction to, in what is likely an accusatory way, him and the rest of his team asking how the C and D died in their ult, and then him later saying, sorry, I forgot I was supposed to talk to you. Was it differently or like you're a child? Differently? Because you're a woman? The crux of it was that he was pointing out she was a woman, and that's why she was having a problem. Yeah. And he goes from there, basically. And it was just a whole lot of hyperbole and soft thrower, what he described. Swapping off and refusing to heal, basically. Soft throwing is so funny as a concept to me. It's just like, I've had this experience with so many guys, man. So many guys. I just don't see it. I feel like you have to be filtering super hard for a bias. Term people use to cope and not take accountability, like Like, if people can have really good comms and make the rest of the team play better because they give great call-outs, they're generally positive, don't fucking pollute the comms, basically. Maybe they say a nice one or two things when they win a fight or whatever, but generally they're helpful and just help the team work together. If that's true, then it can also be true that you can make your fucking team play worse, right? And when you use gendered language against a woman who then didn't want to participate in the game with you anymore, and then say women need to get out of the space, it's not their fucking fault, bro. The call is coming from inside the house. Like, what the... This time, me and my entire team bullied someone, and then they didn't want to play with us anymore. Well, if you're gonna get bullied, maybe you shouldn't be here. The report system's for you, bro. How's it a woman problem? Like, dude, how can you be to blame a huge chunk of the player base for a few soft throwers? And doesn't it also feel like a bit of a... If it's soft throwing and the line is them swapping off and not healing, that sounds like just throwing to me. Unless Turbo running it down and try to deathsmax is for some reason the line, I would still consider the person to be throwing either way. I don't know why the hard and soft throwing is there. Pretty sure the distinction is just cope, to give room to you not liking women. Making excuses for being the same rank as women. True! Rivals is super toxic because it targets the uber straight people, where Overwatch is more woke because those people are less shit in general. Like maybe. I'm going into it in my toxicity video. I'm still working on the script. But yeah, this is some of it. There's an infighting culture that is encouraged, pretty much. 2025, I can't believe there are dudes out there acting like it's still 2012. Well, I feel like there's been a regression. It's been like a yo-yo. I feel like it's a yo-yo you could see sort of happen around Twitter, I feel like. Everything was super left. You had cancel culture come up, I guess. Trump then became president once. I feel like that was like a knee-jerk reaction to that. The right people. Biden came back, but I feel like with the snowballing of the social media shit, bro, like it's like we go one way and then it was like whoosh, like just taking a fucking mile. I feel like all the people who would like watch Ben Shapiro fucking owning kids compilations, they're like back in force. Like, that's a thing of the past because you could see that and then move on. You know, like when you arrive at nihilism, perhaps as a late teen, moved out of the house or whatever, and you haven't moved on because your ideas are yet to be complete. Very strange. I blame social media for all of this. All it is retention algorithms that retain you by keeping you pissed at something. And yeah. I feel there's been a knee-jerk conservative rebound. Pretty much just tracks with. I feel like there's probably a second phenomenon going on with that second presidency happening over there. Because holy shit, man. The hyperbole, the rhetorical devices being used, a lot of it, it's fucking scary. Read a fucking history book. Don't do revisionist history. Go and educate yourself on something, not from a content outlet. Do some learning. Learn to do some learning. Learn to do some critical thinking. Shit over there is fucking scary. Social media snowballing the fuck out of it is not helping. What a tangent. But zooming out a bit, echo chamber polarization shit is super fucking accelerated. yeah, people talk. You can run into someone who's talking like they've been in a fucking bubble forever. It's like rising LGBTQ plus. Twitter is full of bots. Twitter is so fucking weird, bro. I use VC because I can't deal with it. I felt like that in Overwatch. They're the ones in government, yep. Charlie Kirk assassination, opening the floodgate, which, let's not pretend, like, wasn't used by seemingly every conservative outlet as an opportunity to effectively dance on his grave and use that as a, like, way to capitalize on something or whatever. Or use it for rhetorical wins or blah, blah, blah. I don't care if you're responding to the most psycho account you can see. Who's trying to fucking kick you in the nuts, like... Actually, X now because they're deleting the Twitter IP. Oh, yes, Elon's obsession with the letter X. Like how he called his kid X, and it's... You don't have to do the branding as well, bro. You don't have to. It's Twitter, yeah. Going too far into politics. Probably, but I'm also Australian. It's like you... I feel like, look, at the end of the day, like, no matter what I say about it, it's like, I don't live there, and... I mean, look, if there are any conservative people in chat, I'm sure you have the presence of mind to take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, as just some Australian guy's perspective from the outside looking in. So, you know, don't take it personally. But, yeah, I don't have like any intention of, like, I guess, hiding how I feel about it. And it's somewhat topical to what I was talking about. And we are in, like, rambling stage of the stream. What did it call? PayPal X2? Oh, true. COVID did not help at all. Everyone was isolated with the algorithm. Yeah. Algorithms are super fucking scary, bro. And learning and just working in shorts, sort of out of COVID into what I do now and making content, and, you know, recently learning about EOMM or whatever. Retention algorithms are in fucking everything, and they're really fucking scary, bro. Like, a person can be smart, but people are dumb. And, bro, these fucking algorithms are like Jesus Christ, it's not okay. Everything's a fucking casino. Absolutely everything is. Thought the EOMM shit was a fad? Where'd you hear that? Least in Rivals. So what happened was essentially, if anyone covered it that you saw who was a big creator, almost none of them looked at the paper. The one I saw who did was Boga, and it was pretty poorly read. Basically, his takeaway was that, oh, well, you don't have John EOMM in here, specifically saying that in the flagship title Rivals, they use this exact tech from one of 3 publicly available papers that I skimmed over. Then EOMM isn't real. They have a firm that does this. NetEase has this. They said they don't use EOMM because that's someone else's trademark. Of course they fucking can't. It's not a trademark, it's a patent. It's a super trademark. They can't legally use it. They have their own tech, which they've published and can be read. Like, that's all they said. And then they go in to show us 10% of the system. System's clearly fucking broken. They've published the fact that they know engagement works and is just better. Why would they not use the tech and research they developed that shows them they make more money and keep players around longer on a flagship title? They care about making money. I'm not saying like you... I got a bit heated there. I'm not saying like you did. You were fucking arguing against that, but... that was that, yeah. Retention algorithms make everyone think they're right. Yeah, they get... they look for a way to keep people engaged. And it can be through making them think they're right. It can be by making them emotional towards something is the reliable way. Yeah, it could be any number of things. It's just like the tech that has risen up, has arisen through use of AI and iteration on current algorithms. That just works at scale because it's fucking data science and shit. And psychology. I'm sorry for asking. No, don't be. I'm sorry. I could simply just term it a different thing and it could save rivals so much headaches. Yeah, but no, they can't admit it, bro. They can't. They can't say we don't use EOMM. Sorry, they can't say we don't use EOMM and say we use our EOMM. That would have pissed everyone off. They needed a PR win by making that video, and they could say they don't use EOMM, so they fucking went with it. Like, why would you not? And they're working on placements. That shit could be done pretty quickly. I'm pretty sure they're trying to figure out how to have their cake and eat it too. Probably building in a hidden MMR system because it's likely there isn't one or not a full one right now to make placements work better and keep their engagement system running as is. Yeah. You have to be psycho to wish death on someone. The political beliefs, unless it's Hitler or Stalin. What the fuck is that spelling? Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Placements will legit help me so much. Help the community, IMO. I think it'll be an optics thing. I hope it has some baseline of actually fucking working. Like, let me start halfway up from where I would usually climb on a reset. How you doing, Ragey? It's kind of how I feel about it. But I want the rank system to feel untouched. You know, I want not to be placing in GM and the game's telling me that I'm GM, but it's watered down the entire rank system and there are silvers in GM now. Like, and you know, rank is just some visual thing and they just use a hidden MMR system. I don't want that. I don't think I've had fun with the past month of games. True. Real. Anyway, I've been yapping for way too fucking long. I don't want to go too far into like political stuff or whatever. But I'm not a political creator. It's just what I can offer some insight into is, yeah, retention algorithms and stuff, bro. I worked as an editor making short form content and being the lead producer on that for a while, for like over a year, past being an editor. Yeah, all the algorithm stuff is very pervasive, very powerful, a bit scary, yeah, but it is, like, it works. That's why it's fucking everywhere, man. And it's publicly available knowledge that it's fucking everywhere. Anyway, everybody, I will see you Wednesday for a short stream. I don't do the YouTube stream on Wednesday. I just do Twitch and TikTok. So YouTube, I'll be back with you guys on Friday. I do everything on Friday. 6 again. It's midnight for me right now, so it starts at 6 p.m. Excuse me, Jesus. I'm going to say good night to YouTube first. Good night, YouTube fam. Thank you for sticking around tonight. I really appreciate it. It's been a good one.